Hello YouTube, this is Neon, and today I'm going to be doing another episode of From Coping to Thriving with Life, in which I talk about my personal life and how I am doing just that. I've been working on some things and they're going well, which is wonderful. I've really had to rely on my visualizations of sending and receiving love to help me control my thoughts so that I stay focused on what I'm working on. I don't know this gentleman's name, I don't remember his name, but there's a famous Vietnamese monk. He was on Oprah recently and he was talking about meditation, and he had told Oprah that either that he meditates constantly all the time, or that that's his goal. To me, that's what my goal is. It is to visualize sending and receiving love at all times, right now as I'm speaking. In my interactions with people, in my interactions with myself, I wouldn't say I've arrived at a place where I'm visualizing, or if you will, meditating on sending and receiving love at all times. It is something that I am actively working on, and I'm finding that it is a tremendous blessing to my life, these visualizations, in helping me to cope with my day-to-day life and to keep focused on my dreams and goals, to move past any roadblocks as quickly and patiently as possible. I don't always succeed, but progressively I'm getting past roadblocks more patiently and more quickly as a result of turning to these visualizations of sending and receiving love versus to exploding in anger. I thank God for this, and I do give the God of my understanding credit for me having stumbled across this way of coping with life, coping with my mental illness, and coping with a lot of the struggles that we all are facing in our day-to-day lives. It seems corny for me to say that, on the one hand, my life is so wonderful and vibrant and full of hope today. There's not even to find the words to express the hope that I have would not be easy. So on the other end, my life, it's tough, and it's lonely, and sometimes it's sad and it's desperate. So I have I'm living these two experiences and working on focusing on my dreams and goals, because even though sometimes my life is very painful, I still have to keep my eyes on the prize and on my goals at all times, to the very best of my ability, and I am doing so better and better as time progresses, thank God. Someone said that if we have a big dream for our lives, our focus needs to be that of an eagle in the sky who, from a mile up, they can spot a mouse running through the grass and presumably catch and eat that most. That our focus on our dreams needs to be that of an eagle's. Our focus and our vision, and that we need to see past everything, or at least see through everything to our dreams. And that's what I'm learning to do. I want to share that I'm going to be doing Atkins again. I've read Atkins, I understand Atkins, and I believe Atkins is a great diet. However, I like carbs. I like junk carbs. So in that respect, I'm not happy about it, because there's going to be no more chocolate, no more bread. I really need to lower my carbs so that my six-pack is not so obscured by this little layer of fat that I have down there. So hopefully I won't have to stick to this too long. If I do stick to this and lose a few pounds of fat and my six-pack shows a lot better, my experience has been that as long as I continue my workout routine, that the fat doesn't come back. So hopefully this is how everything will turn out again. I'm confident that it will. I will be giving up alcohol for the duration of this. I don't know if it's going to be a week. It could be a week, it could be a little longer. I don't expect it to be much longer, because I'm working out. This week I'll be doing 9 workouts, so that kind of jump starts that ketosis or kestasis, whatever it's called, where the body begins to burn its fat reserves for quick energy. I don't have much fat to burn, so. Now, as concerns Napoleon Hill, there's lots of laws of success that govern success. One of them he talks about is building a positive mental attitude. That's something for me that I'm just barely beginning to do, and to try to figure out, what does it mean to have a positive mental attitude? How can I have a positive mental attitude? I don't understand it well. It probably seems like a common sense thing, but it may be a common sense thing like diet and exercise, but then some people can't lose weight, so it's not so common sense in terms of putting it into practice. And for me, building a positive mental attitude is not so common sense in terms of putting it into practice. But I suspect it's what Tyra Banks talks about on her show when she used to have the Top Model show, where she talks about having a quiet confidence. And so I suspect it's not about being pretentious and self-satisfied and braggadocious, but rather having a quiet sense of confidence and a quiet sense of self-belief. And I'm really focusing on understanding this and applying this to my life so that my dreams continue to work out well. Right now I feel comfortable, probably more comfortable than ever, talking with you openly. That is because of my visualizations. As I'm speaking, I'm going in and out of visualizing, sending, and receiving love. And that's helping to keep my mind clear and free, so that I speak in a way that I really want to speak. I'm learning to believe in myself. I believe that that has a lot to do with having a positive mental attitude. I am getting, slowly but surely, more control over my life. That's awesome. Things like obsession with sex, it is impeding my progress less and less as time goes on. So that's a good thing. The things that I'm working on, I will be sharing in the future. I have a little ways to go before I can share them. So I think that I'm done right now. So if you got this far, please like, subscribe, share, comment, watch a commercial, recommend my videos. Do one or more of those things. Thank you. Best wishes.